Growing a business is hard and can be expensive. One of the most cost-effective ways to see your business grow is through webinars. It doesn't matter what industry you belong to, but you can still improve your business through webinars without investing a bunch of money. In this video, we will cover how and why webinars are significant in the growth of any business. What is the webinar? An online event is for the particular audience, and these audiences can attend this webinar over the internet. The online audience is the difference between the webcast and webinar, and a webcast is where you can also find an audience available at a physical location. Also known as a virtual event, online seminar or web event. Webinar in layman's language is a blended combination of the web and a seminar where a class or workshop is over the web. Participants follow the webinar through a computer or mobile phone, and the speaker uses multi-formats of media like video, presentation, images, and many other forms to explain to you his point. It's a form of one-to-multiple conversation, and one person can use it for personal use or with a group of people, and they can attend this from anywhere via the internet. It allows a user to enable multiple add-ons, smart tools to make the conversation more interactive. Mentioned below are 3 types of webinars that contribute to the growth of the business. The lead generation. This webinar is the first step and the most popular webinar offered to gather the data of the audiences when you ask them to register for your webinar. When you get the data of the audience, you are getting a new contact on your list. Now you also have a chance of changing that contact to your customer. When anybody uses such kind of webinar, make sure to deliver relevant content to your audience or standalone service, because this is the first point of contact and you are building a relationship or reputation. Paid webinars. As the title describes itself, what is this kind of webinar? When you charge for the specific webinar, such types of webinars are unique and have a particular objective behind. This type of webinar is not among those webinars where you market or sell anything else. You stick to the objective behind the webinar. You focus on delivering the promise for what audiences are attending the webinar. Depending upon the audiences and your topic, the price of such a webinar varies. People these days are ready to spend for the value, and the speaker's more focus should be on delivering it. A series of webinars. This webinar is the big cheese in profit-making webinars, and among the excellent webinars if organized properly and delivered accurately. If you're a coach or trainer, you can use such webinar for your virtual classes, recorded or live, depending upon you, which enables you to deliver and earn from anywhere you are and also expands your reach. The possibility in this kind of webinar is boundless, only you need to understand the value of an excellently designed and value-oriented webinar that delivers the promise. It doesn't matter what type of webinar you prefer, cherishing the webinar with 2 key components, education and communication, are essential. A properly executed webinar takes work to another level. They're a fabulous design to grow any business. Nevertheless, don't rely entirely on your foreknowledge only while you are selecting the topic for a webinar. Spend some time researching and coming up with a great idea.